Chinese airsoft shit is always known to be nothing more than slop by the shovel. Nothing more than something you put on once, get bullied, extremely hard for it, learn a lesson from it, and then you move on. The quality is sometimes downright diabolical of some of the shit you can find on Alley, bro. It is so bad. So it was a surprise to me when a few months ago I got a message from Votagoo. Votagoo, I know how to pronounce the company name. Asked me to review harshly and honestly one of their carriers. Something I originally refused. This was around, I would say, January of last year. I refused because nothing in their catalog actively was interesting to me. Nothing in their catalog poked my brain enough to make me run to them, shake their head, and sign the dotted line. Nothing screamed to me, if that makes any sense, lads. However, some time passed, I got to work with some awesome companies like Specna Arms, Ars Arma, and other top-of-the-line companies that will make you drool, right? I told myself, you know what? Why not go back and talk some garbage about this company and their gear? For once, they're asking to be beaten by a stick they are kindly offering to me, right? So after a few messages that I got to exchange with their lovely social media manager, Sandy, shout out Sandy, get low kisses on the lips for me. A few language barriers had to be worked around, but I finally got in the mail a pair of heavily beaten up boxes with Votagoo written on them. I feel like even though they showed up on my doorstep for free, I want to specify a few things. Number one, I am not paid in any sense of the way by this company to endorse them or talk positively. I've been always very open, even as like a Specna Arms ambassador. If I don't like something by Specna, I'll very openly shit talk that one thing I don't like. I've always been very open about that, and I always will be. I don't recommend garbage to people. I don't like doing it, I'll never will do it, and you can mark my words on it. Number two, it's very important. I do not claim to be an expert in any of this. I have some experience in the field. I have some experience with some high-end carriers. But that doesn't mean I am a specialist of any kind in this. So let me tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly that I got to experience from this exchange. I feel like the best way to describe this experience in one quote that I said while like opening these boxes with my friends. I wanted to hate Votagoo. I walked into this with nothing but hope to shit talk a company in the deepest, most horrendous way possible with the cover of honesty as my savior. However, I guess I can go and fuck myself, okay? Because Votagoo came out with a swing on one of the two items and aligned perfectly with what I aim in Airsoft, which is offering a cheaper entryway for people to get into like the high end of this hobby. I'm not asking to do like this kind of stuff on a cheap end, but I'm asking you to do that kind of shit on a cheap end. Because 170 for some carries is absolutely fucking obscene. Let's break this down, okay? I'm gonna be yapping. This video is, like, highly inspired by Moist Critical, my goat. Charlie, I love you. I want to give you the fattest head. So let's start off with their, and I quote, Votagoo Tactical Airsoft Chest Rig. Okay, let's get a move on since we've wasted too much time already. 4 adjustable mag pouches. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom! Picture either double AR mags or single AK mags with a fancy little tongue on them. 2 side pouches that can be revealed to offer simple molly. Grenade pouch, boom! GP pouch, boom! Extra mag / radio pouch, boom! Radio pouch that's big enough to fit up to a large PCR stout radio or an AK mag. I feel like a direct comparison can be made here with one of the staples of Airsoft, the Tasmanian Tiger MK2. It also has 4 adjustable Velcro pouches, also has 2 large GP pouches, but the 2 rigs do have a lot of differences. One is covered in molly in the case of the MK2 and has an additional chest piece that allows it to carry a front plate, when the other one can do this. Listen, in the end of the day, they are both great chest rigs, okay? They're both in the 150 to 170. What the absolute fuck? Well, alrighty, I feel like this concludes the video. I could go way more in depth, like compared to harness types, IR resistance, and so much more. But I don't think I really need to do it at this point. I feel all of this speaks for itself. One is an airsoft rig, the other one is a real one used by special forces. It's a perfect upgrade, even a good first rig to get into airsoft, especially at this price point. And honestly, I think it looks pretty damn good compared to the alternatives at 50 and 50 euros under. I'm very excited to test it this summer during the French heatwave, especially with like the temperature reaching 40 degrees. But what do you think about it? Tell me in the comments down below. And you know, all the links, promo codes, socials, all of this will be linked down in the description if you want to check any of this out. And please, buddies, don't hesitate to drop a follow, drop a critique, drop a comment. Say anything. Tell me what you think about this. I'm very new to this. This is the first like long form video you're seeing on this channel. But hey, I'm Vlad, aka Call Sign Flower Shop. Keep airsofting.